which means he's trying to tell you something. He will supply and he don't doubt, 'cause he already knows your needs. My brothers, my soldiers, my people, come on.
This is your boy Young Joshua, all the way from Philadelphia, PA, and you're watching The Green Room. Keep it locked, all right? God bless.
Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. The price you pay for not acknowledging God is to live a life of slavery. A slave to sin and a slave to pain, a slave to double-mindedness and a slave to shame. Fortune and fame has polluted our brains. We think we made it in this life by acquiring the whips and the platinum chains. I must explain what I mean. I'm not saying it to be mean, but the Twin Towers fell because America pursued its dreams of being on top of the game. The only thing we had to do was just drop out his name. We were like, give us Barabbas and take Jesus in his place. He'll give us what we want and we will not get in your face. It's all about that comfortability. It's all about a seeker-sensitive system that is lacking accountability. Ministry has become an industry. And it's no longer God plucking away the strings in God's symphony. Be still!
Too much knowledge for me at one time.
Well, yo, I find myself in this jungle, adders and vipers. Casualty snipers, sticks and stones gathered for cats just like us. San Quentin the Rikers, Satan seeking the righteous, filthy rags. Elohim rebuke them fast. These culprits in the pulpits, evangel scandals, outlandish vandals there to stand in your sandals. Panhandlers, hoodlums, red light Muslims pecking right at my bosom. God gives me wisdom, woes of the world. Weapons formed posing as girls. The first man died with his bride. I'm too close to my girl, born of a woman. Days numbered, abundance of trouble abiding in temptation island. My tongue soon doubles, vicinity full of enemies, outline my demise. Flattery draws heat around the odds when you lie. The murmur of varmints, cutthroat, determined to torment. No weapon formed against me by the hem of his garment. I stand firm, permanent. Loins girt about with truth betwixt land and this light blue firmament. Betrayed by parents and brethren, kinfolk and my friends, commotion and war. A sign of the end. I receive not honor from man. The Antichrist entice these young snakes, make anacondas of men. Soul suffocated, smothered in sin. Carnality cost you, but no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
He's my Lord who brings correction, Lord of all perfection, Lord of glory and creation, Lord of every single thing inside my heart and my salvation. Every knee shall bow and confess he is Lord, and realize he's not a picture hanging on your bathroom door. Right. He's not a meanie, skinny, looking like a weenie, granting wishes like a genie. Houdini ain't got nothing on the one who ain't the wind breezy, cheesy, gospel, hip-hop, and R&B off the heezy for cheesy. I'm representing Abba, the Father, the living Agua, who gets me hyper like cappuccino, mocha, Ajava, representing the name of Christ and not the name of Alibaba. That's just a bunch of blah blah Satan concocted. In the name of Christ, Satan, I rebuke you, so stop it.
Womb grown to the tombstone, heaven and hell, stranger in that manger, the hammers and nails, slammers and jails, penitentiaries linger below. Cats been sending for those several centuries ago, kids wishing for more. Civil war, siblings indoors, single parent support, shorty's 5 fingers to store. Gemstone to brimstone, fire and ice, hosannas, bloodstained banners supplying the price. VIP passes for slaves and masters, the first surprisingly last and the last to pass you. Slave masters pass you, welfare checks figure well-being is fair, that your needs been met. You're buying between 2 columns, wealth and revenge. Yourself in the bins, whipped to death in front of some friends, beaten into the dirt. From whence one came, how one so rich in love be so pitifully vain. It's a cold world.
Life ain't easy, homie. It ain't like they say it on the TV, homie. Everybody wants to be Wheezy, homie. I eat a lot of subs, so you know I know baloney. You know it ain't no secret. A lot of Christians live their life on a sneak tip, acting like God don't see the sin. But guess what? He sees deep within. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. A lot of people nowadays are like modern day King Sauls, anointed by God and chosen by God, but end up shish kebabbed on top of their swords with their kids stacked upon them. I was born in the early 80s into a world full of doom and slavery. Little babies having babies and they keep having babies. We complain about slavery, but keep on asking massa of ways of making paper faster. The big threat is not Iraq, it's gangster rappers spitting poison over kicks and hi-hats who snare at any symbol of good and glorify what's ghetto and hood. It's not just the world, the church isn't looking so good. You got scheming deacons, pastors freaking, adultery, fornication, choir directors coming out the closet, worship leaders leading in a song just for the plata, conforming my God to an iPod and a genre on iTunes. I thought gospel was supposed to mean the good news. Extra, extra, your kids are being brainwashed. Text message, internet, AOL, OMG, satellites are tracking me, government is hacking D, still you living happily. Read definition of words and family, downloadable depravity. Sin is being legislated, evil elevated, gospel nominated, destruction is imminent. Ecumenical, one world system, one world religion, one nation under surveillance, phone tap.
Oh. Jack, I think we getting comfortable. We ain't seeing persecution. God gave it to us, that's restitution. Let's do it. We all in the movement, and I ain't talking about gangster rap like G-Unit. This is God Unit. The devil stay polluting. My team raising up with God still recruiting. Ready to die like Stephen in the book of Acts. Preaching the word, this is written facts. I'm trying to tell them that we all riding out. And if we have to die for the word, we sliding out. No false prophets, no fake speaking. Don't care if you black, white, African, or the Ricans. We all practice one faith, one God, one body, one Christ. We all rep hard. Team of generals, team of soldiers, waking up to the word in the morning just like Folgers. I already told you, man, I'ma die for this, I'ma ride for this. Yo, blood, sweat, and tears, I'ma cry for this. If it wasn't for Christ, I'd be someone messed up, dressed up, trying to get a girl from a neck up. And I'm telling you, God had to save me, cause I was type chosen until I was a baby. Man, raised in the faith, still going, still flowing. The word is like so potent, got me so open, still on the word, past born again work. This is work, true work. The word still works. People always listen to the word, it do hurt. The truth is real. I'm trying to tell you that it's more than real. It don't need still. Demons want to get us, they still stay plotting. Talk about Jesus and the script start rocking. He said in Matthew 4 and 4 that we don't need the bread alone. I'm trying to let you know I tread on serpents. The devil want to come in, been past birthing, still plotting. Got the team still rocking, we ain't stopping. It ain't about being hot, man.